Life comes at us fast. Thoughts and ideas, hopes and worries, it is all too easy to get caught up in the whirlwind. But deep within, we do have the capacity to achieve an inner peace that does not depend on the outside world or on anyone else. I'm Dr. Michael Mosley, and this is Deep Calm. This immersive BBC Radio 4 podcast series has been designed to help you tap into a hidden system within each one of us, your relaxation response. In each program, I'll guide you through a different scientifically proven way to activate this system and open the door to that calmer place within, a world of restoration and stillness, a world of calm. So get as comfortable as you can, and we'll begin. Breathing is largely automatic, but research shows it is also a simple and powerful way to activate one of our most useful and important physiological systems, our relaxation response. In other series, we've looked at how deliberately slowing your breath can help you sleep better and settle your mind. Check out the Breathe episode of Sleep Well on BBC Sounds. But now I want to look more closely at how you can use the breath to engage your relaxation response, which has the power to renew, recharge, and reset your entire body. So, what is it? We've all heard about our body's stress or fight or flight response. This is the opposite, our relaxation response. It's part of the parasympathetic nervous system, an intricate network of nerve fibers that connects and regulates organs throughout your body, helping us to rest and digest, repair and restore, reducing pain and inflammation, refreshing your mind and improving immune function, regulating our body, brain, and energy levels. And one of the best ways to maximize this parasympathetic activity, your relaxation response, is to slow your breath right down to a sweet spot, where your breathing rate aligns, synchronizes with other rhythms in the body. But first, at the start of every episode, we're going to relax, unwind, and leave behind the cares of the day. Take some slow, deep breaths. In and out. Breathe in, preferably through your nose, and out. Whatever's on your mind, let it fall away. Try making your breaths longer, slower. The out-breath is activating your relaxation response. Practicing doing slow, deep breathing like this has all sorts of benefits. A recent study found that doing it for just 5 minutes a day improves mood and reduces anxiety. And strikingly, in a 2023 study, researchers found that after just 4 weeks of slow breathing, participants had significantly lower levels of amyloid beta, which is a protein linked to the development of Alzheimer's. It's the parasympathetic system that's active during deep sleep, when our breathing naturally slows and waste is cleared from the brain. And choosing to slow our breath while awake is something we can all do, anywhere. So, what's going on? When you breathe out, that stimulates a nerve, not just any nerve, but the main component of your parasympathetic nervous system, the vagus nerve. Here to shine a light on breath and the vagus nerve, and a main author of that 2023 study, neuroscientist Mara Mather, professor at the University of Southern California.
The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve in the body. It is the primary highway for the parasympathetic nervous system. It connects the brain to our internal organs. All of these parts of our body are sending signals to the brain, and in response, the brain sends signals back to these organs via the vagus nerve. As you slow your breathing down, you take in more air, and your lungs stretch more. And there are stretch receptors in your lungs that send signals via the vagus nerve. So every time you take longer, bigger breaths, those signals are going to be stronger than if you're breathing more quickly and more shallowly. The vagus nerve transmits acetylcholine. That's the neurotransmitter it uses to communicate with organs in the body. And if we slow down our breathing, acetylcholine transmitted via the vagus nerve sends a message to the heart to slow down the rate of beating.
As your breathing rate lowers, so does your heart rate and blood pressure. And researchers think that at about 6 breaths a minute, the signals from the lungs, heart and blood vessels are all converging, which further boosts the stimulation of the vagus nerve.
You can think about slow breathing as giving your body's feedback systems that travel via the vagus nerve a little bit of a workout. Those systems are having to respond at a greater intensity and respond to larger signals than they would when you breathe more normally.
At around this 6 in and out breaths per minute rate, your parasympathetic nervous system is activated to a greater degree, bringing a host of benefits across your body and, crucially, helping to calm brain activity.
The medial prefrontal cortex is also important in this parasympathetic nervous system response. It is controlling activity in other brain regions that might be associated with stress and anxiety. And just like the parasympathetic system puts the brakes on heart rate, it seems that medial prefrontal cortex also is tamping down stress responses in the brain.
Not only that, but it stimulates the release of neurotransmitters that can bring a sense of positivity and peace.
This breathing response is doing some really powerful things to our physiology, yet at the same time, it is making us feel really calm and really relaxed.
Slowing the breath to calm and restore has been practiced for thousands of years. It's a key part of yoga and meditation, but it's only in the past few years that researchers have started to understand exactly what's going on and what works best. As we've already heard, the idea is to slow your breathing to around 6 breaths a minute to reach what's called a resonance frequency, where your breathing rate resonates with your other internal rhythms and your vagus nerve is activated most strongly. The exact rate varies from person to person, but it's usually between 4 and 7 breaths a minute. I find it helps to do box breathing. In for 4, hold for 2, then out for 4. But find what feels right for you and don't overthink the numbers. To explore more about how it all works, let's give it a go and take a deep dive into the body. Breathe in and out. The name vagus nerve comes from the Latin, to wander. When it emerges from the base of the brain, it wanders and spreads out, relaying information about our internal functions. The vagus nerve, through its vast interconnected network of biosensors, monitors and reacts to changes in your body. And while doing this, it supports and protects you. With each out-breath, your vagus nerve is also releasing the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, which slows your heart rate down, strengthening your relaxation response. And when you reach around 6 breaths per minute, there's a symphony of sorts, a resonance, where your breathing, your heart, and the feedback mechanisms that look after blood pressure all align. The vagus nerve is sending out strong signals, increasing your relaxation response, reducing the flow of stress-inducing hormones. And that, in turn, allows your brain, your muscles, your immune response to relax, renew. At the front of your brain, within a region called the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, a region linked to positive emotions, activity is increasing. And at the same time, the neurotransmitter GABA is released, which helps to slow and settle your mind. You may also be experiencing a gentle boost in neurotransmitters connected with pleasure and happiness, like dopamine and serotonin. All of this coming together to help you experience a deep sense of peace.